Good morning. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Yeah. Just saying, hey, early this morning. I'm trying to keep in touch with, I'm still trying to like connect with the people. It's a lot going on. It's just March, y'all. We ain't got through March yet. Take it one day at a time. When I wake up to see another day, I just be like, woo, God, thank you. Like, it's critical out here. People just ain't making it like that. Like, I was talking to somebody. I said the same people you see at the beginning of 2025, you're not going to see them at the end of 2025. Like, they just like, it's going to be a lot going on with a lot of people. People you see that you started 2025 with, when the year 2025 ends, a lot of them people is going to be, they're going to be gone. So right now, I just was like, woo. I feel like I'm in the Squid Games, y'all. And I just passed around. I'm like, woo, I do this every day. Like, I feel like I'm in the Squid Games every day. And if I wake up to see another day, I'll be like, woo, I made it. Woo, my kids made it. Another day. It's on that level, y'all. It's on that level. So, and that's at the beginning of school. At the beginning of the year, I was speaking on it. And everything I speak, pay attention to it. And everything I speak, because I'm prophetic, it got multiple meanings. Like, everything is intertwined with everything. My kids starting to realize that too now. Now they starting to see. They be like, well, mama, it got a lot of meanings, but this one of them. So they know it's not just one meaning. So yeah, y'all, I was just speaking, saying, hey, my daughter, huge accomplishments. Like, she did huge accomplishments. And I didn't know it was as big as it was. Like, I'm thinking like, okay, it's just a little program. Because we really didn't know. Like, I didn't really know how big this program really was. Because I said I was going to dress up. I was like, oh, okay, I'll dress up. But then when it got close to that time, I'm like, well, it ain't nothing but a little program. Let me just go on, just, kind of be comfortable a little bit. Look, I be too comfortable walking around, don't it? I be walking around comfortable out here, y'all. So I'm like, okay, let me just be comfortable. But I already had a dress and everything that I supposed to have wore. I didn't know it was like as big as it was. Like, I didn't know like the level of her accomplishments was as high as it was. Like, we didn't know. They just were like, okay, we got a little program. She in a little program. So I'm like, oh, okay, just a little bit of program. Like, she showed, she cut up. My Corwin, she cut up. She cut up on that testing. She cut up on all that. Yeah, she cutting up left and right. Yeah, I had a meeting because they basically telling me that she's too smart, really, for the school system. Like, she just too smart for the system. And they trying to test. They tested her for CLUE, which is like, you're special education, but you're special education because you're so gifted. So they tried to test her into that program, and because she's so smart. And when they tested her for that program, they said she ain't even try, and she missed it by a point, not even trying. And so I said I might have her retested outside the school, but which means I might have to pay for it. So if I test her outside the school, she'll qualify and she'll be able to get into the program. But everything, all the requirements, she excelled in all the requirements. But when it kind of came to it, she just didn't bother with it. And yeah, they just said she too smart for the school system. So they trying to like have me like, they want her to be around other kids that's like super smart. Like, they want her to be just boxed in with these kids. And me, I'm looking at her and I don't want to just pull her away from the world, so to speak. Because she like her friends. She want to be like play and have fun and do stuff like that. Like, she don't want to be just separated from the world because of her intellect level. Like, she don't want to be pulled away from them. And I ain't been trying to pull away. Like, I just been like, okay, let her just kind of go in and this and that and just kind of have her friends and just play. But the teachers and stuff, they all been mean with me, and they just really just like the school system and what she dealing with. Like, it's not even challenging for her. Like, she's like, it's like she really needs to be like, take a whole different route, so to speak, as far as her education, even with the school system. And so yeah, so that's what they've been meeting with me about. they was like her numbers are just way too high, just over the scale. And me, I was just gonna keep bumping her up grades, and just let her test out, and just let her just test out of her grades, so to speak. Just let her just skip grades, so to speak, because she's so smart. But I want her to have the whole experience in this process too, y'all. So I'm not trying to just strip her childhood from her, because is it really that serious? Like, what is she racing for out here? Like, when she get in the real world, like, is it that serious for her to just jump in the real world like that? Cause shoot, woo, it's a dog eat dog world out here. Shoot, these folks will eat you alive out here. So I'm just kind of like boxing her in, even though she's excelling and stuff like that. And, you know, they come to me about this and they want her to be just isolated with other people that's like super, super smart. But then at the same time, you know, I was thinking on it about her just being in that type of environment. You know how sometimes you be in that type of environment, it open you up and expose you, like, even though you like at a higher level, it expose you to more because you at a higher level, so to speak. Like, just say economic. Like, economic, if you like rich and you associate yourself with other people that's rich, you start to realize the type of drugs that rich people use is way different than the type of drugs that other people use. You start to realize that these people, the type of drugs they are a little bit heavier than just smoking weed and what other folks is out of their income brackets do. Like, you start to realize the type of drug, like, you just realize the exposure is just way higher, y'all. So that's how I feel about her and her being isolated. I feel like the exposure is just gonna be way higher for her, and it might have a negative impact on her, because I don't think that she I think she just want to blend in, so to speak. Like, she don't want to be, certain people do like, oh, let me be in the spotlight, let me shine, you know. A lot of kids like that. My daughter, she just want to kind of blend in, just kind of be like, she just trying to maneuver her, she just want to fit in. And God didn't really create her to fit in, honestly. She ain't even created to fit in. And so teachers, everybody come to me like, this school system and stuff is just really holding her back, like, honestly. Like, she really don't even need to, like, you really just need to just, like, she really needs to be, like, she's not going to, like, mentally, it's just not there. Like, she really needs something that's just higher, so to speak, as far as her education and stuff. So I'm going to be looking into stuff dealing with that. But I see that she wasn't made to just blend in with everybody, but she tried to conform and blend in and have friends. And, you know, that's cool and all that, but she don't want to, like, yeah. So, yeah, y'all, I mean, it's a rock and a hard place right now. It's a rock and a hard place for me. So I'm not really just trying to have her just, like, boxed in, isolated, separated from everybody, just stuck around. Like, I ain't really trying to do that. You know, I'm trying to just have her in a blended type of environment, because in the real world, it's just kind of like this. I want her to have a natural atmosphere of what it's going to be, you know, in the real world, so to speak. So, I just got her just, you know, she go to real good schools and stuff like that, and she's like, you know, she going to be like up there, but they like, that ain't even a challenge. So yeah, y'all. So I'm just thinking on my next move with her and what she need to do. I kind of like taking it slow with her, because I'm kind of protecting her from what's out there, so to speak. Like, I ain't trying to just rush her and throw her out there and she ain't got that shit, that protection. So with me, just like, okay, go to class. Like, I ain't trying to bump her up. And she in this grade, and she's always dealing with like 8th grade or 9th graders, and she just like in the 3rd, 4th grade, and then she like have to like mentally just jump on their level, and then her jumping on their level as a survivor put her, lock her into this mental survival mode. Like, I'm not trying to do that with her. And with her being like just all that. So yeah, y'all, because I got big things for her. Like, it's big things that I see for her, and this not even dealing with the intellectual education part of her, but the schools see the educational part of her, and they just like, it's just, she different. Like they all said, they said she different. Like she just gonna stand out and they can catch that stuff early. But I see her different too. And it's stuff that I'm trying to do with her and I always just put in the air. Like, hey, how you feel about doing it? She just like, well, no, mama. I'm like, girl, you gonna have a lot of fun now. You gonna get out there and trust your mama. Trust me on this. So it's stuff I want to do with her. But yeah, y'all, that's my dilemma with her, cause I be looking like, oh God, I gotta bump her out of this, bump her out, cause they just like, yeah. And she excelling. So they just, so that's what's going on with her. My other daughter is just as smart, but my other daughter, she been dealing with a lot. Like Satan really been attacking her. Like even when she had that vision, where she said Satan kind of her in her dream, and she said Satan looked just like me. I posted a video. She been under attack. So the school with her, she been under so much attack at school, y'all. I was just like, girl, you make straight L's, you get a pass this year. She still ain't making L's, but the test that she been through, and the patience I've been having to have, and the grace I've been having to have behind all the stuff my daughter been going through, my other daughter been going through at school. She been through a lot. I can't even speak on. God don't even want me to speak on everything she been through, but just trust it. Just trust and know that it been a lot going on with it, with Thelma. She been on attack, but she just as smart. But because of the attack she been under, she ain't been able to shine like the other one. Like she actually smarter than her sister. But because of the attacks and everything she been dealing with in school, no fault of her own. No fault of her own. And it been a test on me on how to deal with a lot of stuff that been going on. But no fault of her own, y'all. She just been under a lot of attacks. And Satan been attacking her. And stuff been going on in school and everywhere else with them. So she just as smart. I'm trying to get her back on track. So she'll probably next year she'll be back on track, and she'll be pushing for her. She'll be getting her little A's and stuff like that. But yeah, shoot, I'm like, I know, but they haven't been on attack. When she said she like, mama, Satan kind of me in my dream. She been on attack, y'all. Now she been on attack. And I gave her a pass. I was like, look, girl, you make straight F's this year, you get a pass. Because I don't see how you even making it right now with all that been going on with you. Like, I don't see how you making it. And y'all know how I feel about my A's now. Y'all know how I feel. So for me to tell her she can get a pass and she can make straight F's and she's straight with me, y'all already know now it's just on that level and it was just that serious. But God, he been coming to me about a lot of stuff. God been, even with certain situations going on with the school, God said, give them grace. So I've been giving them grace, and I've been giving situations grace with certain stuff. Because certain stuff I can just blow it all the way up. I'm like, I can blow this all the way up. But God said, give them grace. So that's why I'm like, I can't even speak on what's going on, because God came to me and said, no, don't even know what's going on and what happened and all this and all that. He said, in this process, just exercise grace with what's been going on in the attacks on your daughter. Like, just know I'm working behind the scenes on this. So that's what I've been doing with the second daughter, my youngest. She's smarter than the other. But the attacks, and then she having vision, so Satan attacking her, then, woo! I can't speak on it, though. I can't speak on everything she been dealing with in school and all the attacks she been under. But if you hear what I've been through, you gonna be feeling some kind of way. And my kids, my grown kid, was like, dang, mama, I ain't know. I was thinking you gonna flip out. I was like, no. God said, give it grace. God said, this situation right here, give it grace. So y'all already know now. They like, mama, we just knew you were going to act a fool. I said, no, God told me don't act no fool. God said they got to give it grace. Get school, get all what's going on right now. Give it grace. Yeah, even my kids came to me. My grown kids, they were shocked. They were shocked I ain't act out and lash out. So So y'all, so my daughter, she's super smart, and she just like they just said like she's the school system. You know how like certain kids get so smart they teach them at home, like they have to be homeschooled because the school is gonna hold them back, so to speak. A lot of kids that like geniuses and stuff like that, they don't go to school because the school system is going to set them back, and they can excel like if they homeschool, something like that. I'm gonna look and see what options I got with her, but I still want her to like kind of just like have her friends and just enjoy being a kid and just have fun. Like I don't want her to like hate the fact that she's so smart and feel like she can't be around nobody because she's too smart to be around other kids her age that may not be on her level mentally, like yeah, or intellectually. Like she just go have fun, stuff like that, just play, you know, she just do that. But I don't want her to like hate the fact that she's so smart, start to have a hate for it, because you know she got to stand alone. So that's what I'm dealing with her, y'all. But I'm so proud of my daughter, so proud of her. Yeah, people look at me. I think people probably look at me, the tattoos of her, like they probably look at Jud, but now y'all, now, cause we excelling, like we all about the A's in my house. We is about our A's. We straight A out in my house. We is very, I was like, we is very educated now. I'm not sitting here now. Like she gonna be at the top of the top. So that's what's going on with my daughter. I really enjoyed the program. The program was extremely nice. I was shocked that it was so nice. And now that I look back, I'm like, dang, I should have dressed up. But I didn't know how big this program really was. Like, I had no clue about nothing going on. Like, I had no clue. My daughter had no clue. And I was just like, okay, let me just get comfortable. Let's just go to the thing. And then afterwards, I'm like, huh? I'm like, we gotta take pictures. We gotta do all this stuff. Like, I didn't know. Honestly, like I really didn't know the extent of the level of this award program that she was like actually in. So I'm proud of my daughter. I really want to do something big for her, so we gonna do something, cause I ain't did nothing. So we just went to an award program, and I'm like, wow, this like huge. They talking about her scores compared to the whole country. So her scores is high, not just on the state level, but on the level of a country, like the entire country. Her scores is just so high right now. And so I'm like, dang. So I'm going to try to plan something and do something with my kids, because we got to celebrate. And like I said, I just went to that program, and I'm going to try to get something together so we can just kind of like, around my work scale, I'm trying to do something big and just have some fun with my kids, because they deserve it. Like, they really do deserve this. So, yeah, y'all, I'm going to talk to y'all later. I do got a video. It's blocked right now. And it's speaking on what I was saying, dealing with exposure with the leadership. Exposure with the leadership. And it's giving a translation to one of my visions that I had, where I'm telling you that I'm walking around like in this t-shirt. So y'all, the video blocked right now. I speak on it at a later time. I mean, I'm going to unblock the video at a later time. But I had to document it, and I had to block the video because I had to record it. And when me uploading the video, there's a timestamp on when the video, even though some of the video be late, and I probably put the date on my videos. But I had just went on, recorded it, posted it, and blocked it for now. But I'm gonna release this video at a later time, because it's speaking on like stuff. Whenever it's speaking on stuff about God and stuff like that, I be wanting to just go and release it, because I'm like, ooh, this talking about God, it can help somebody. That's how I feel. So anytime it's like something is like dealing with like the Bible or something like that, or I'm saying something that might be, I think like, ooh, somebody might need to hear this. This might help somebody. I do be wanting to post it, but this video right here, God told me to block it, and then I tried to upload it several times, just won't upload. So there was another sign too. And so this time I was just like, okay, let me upload the video, but just let me block everybody off of it and just make it like private. And when I did that, the video uploaded. So that video, I'm gonna release that at a later time. But in this video, I'm speaking briefly about that video because I can't like upload the video right now. But basically in that video, I'm speaking on exposure. God is finna expose, and I'm speaking on the Ark of the Covenant. They just found the Ark of the Covenant that's in the Bible, and a lot of people been trying to hide artifacts of the Bible, but the truth of the Bible is gonna come out, and you're gonna find out that the Bible is not a lie. You're gonna find out that most of this stuff is gonna be proof, it's gonna be evidence coming forth, and you're gonna find out, ooh, the Bible really is real. So they just found the Ark of the Covenant. And you know, I said exposure, unveiling, you know, removing, you know, like I said removing, like unveiling, like removing the veil. Like it's covered up, but he finna uncover a lot of stuff. Cause in the dream, I'm just walking around this t-shirt, and I'm just telling you the revelations that was going on dealing with while I was walking around this t-shirt, the spiritual revelations to what that mean, and it mean exposure. Because in the dream, I'm trying to put on pants, and me trying to put on pants, it's like cover up. And it's like people been covering up a lot of stuff, like a lot of dirt, a lot of filth. People been doing stuff on the table. God finna pull all that up, especially with the leadership. The leaderships in the workplaces and stuff like that, you're going to see a lot of exposure, especially in the workplace, because I was in the workplace setting, walking around this t-shirt. So, especially in the workplace setting, you're going to see the leadership. God finna come shake up the leadership, and you're going to see a lot of stuff that's been going on. A lot of stuff they've been doing, they've been sweeping under the rug. They ain't been sweeping under the rug. They ain't even been cover it up. Because in the dream, I'm trying to always put on my pants. I can't even put my pants on. So, them covering up like they used to, they're not going to be able to just cover stuff up like they used to do. And so, God is finna to expose a lot of stuff that's been going on with the leadership. And I seen leadership in the workplace. So, it's the leadership. Just pay attention to leadership. Pay attention to exposure that you see in the news, stuff like this. So I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all enjoy y'all day. But yeah, I'm just like thinking on my daughter. Because it's a lot of stuff I'm trying to do with her anyway. Like, it's a lot of stuff. And this is outside just the education, intellect part. But the schools and the teachers and everybody is meeting with me. And they just like, your daughter, she's just too smart, really. She just really too smart to even be in school. Like, you gonna have to take her a different route. You gonna have to think of something different to do with her as far as her education, what she doing. Like, that's what they telling me. But I was gonna bump her up. But bump her up and expose her to kids that's older than her, mentally more mature than her. It's gonna put her in survival mode. Like, it's gonna throw her in survival mode to try to fit in. And I ain't trying to create no monster out here in this process. I ain't trying to create no monster, y'all. And so I'm just like kind of like keeping her shelter. Okay, go play with your friends, go have fun. But yeah. And I'm gonna figure it out, y'all. I'm gonna figure it out. But it's stuff I'm trying to do with that one. I'm trying to do stuff with that one. The other one, she just as smart. But next year you'll see her points and her scores is going to be extremely. She gonna be up there. Like, she gonna be competing with her sister. This year she been under attack for real. When she said she had a dream, and Satan kind of her dream, she been under attack for real. So, I'm going to talk to y'all later. And she still been pushing through all this. Like, she still getting good grades and stuff like that. But she just been dealing with way more than the other one. And you just like, how? How? Like me, I'm just like, how? But she said she had a visit. She said Satan came and visited her. She said she had a visit from Satan. And she been under a lot of attacks too in this process. So y'all, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Y'all enjoy y'all day. This is Saturday Sabbath. I know, you know, Saturday Sabbath is huge, significant for me to do a video on Saturday Sabbath. So, yeah, y'all, I'm going to talk to y'all later. And again, I'm so proud of my daughter. Post had dressed up, didn't know, caught me completely off guard. That program, I'm thinking it's just like a regular program. That program was huge. Completely caught me off guard, y'all, with that one. And I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all enjoy y'all day.